So this is the phase hanger Jaguar ladder. As you can see, it comes in a protective cage, and this is just a quick video because I appreciate that it may be quite difficult to remove that cage and may be quite a worry to some people. So that's just showing you the ladder actually mounted on the Airfix Jaguar kit to show you that it does all actually work as advertised. So the first thing we're going to be wanting to do is remove that cage to get access to the ladder. So for this, it's just using a pair of clippers like this, and you're just working around the bottom of this cage, just cutting it away. You can see that the resin here, it has cured. It's quite brittle, but that's because it's a large flat surface. The actual stuff around the ladder is surprisingly flexible, given how brittle this looks. But all you're doing is working around the bottom of the cage like so. This cage is just in place for postage, so that it doesn't, the ladder doesn't incur any damage, courtesy of the postal system. Hopefully it works. So yeah, as you can see, it's really that simple. We're working around. So that ladder will, that cage will just pop and snap away. There's one little connector there I've missed. So there you go. That's now snapped away from the cage. So now what we've got to do is actually just remove the ladder from the supports. So I'm using a fresh, this is in actual fact this is an X-Acto blade, and it's just a light sawing action at each of the upper supports here. You can see it's just a couple of little drags until it snaps away. You can see how flexible the ladder is by how much it's moving. So that's all of those upper supports away. Now what I want to do is to make sure I've got easy access to the lower supports. I'm just, these bits here I'm pointing out, I'm just going to clip these supports away completely. Like so. And this now gives us access to the supports on the sides here. And there's also support on each rung, which you can just get in like so. And it literally is the lightest touch. We'll just cut through those or snap them away, whichever. And then it's just a case of running the blade down like so. You see the ladder is flexing a bit there, but it's not actually it's not doing any damage to the ladder itself. So it's flexing a bit there. So then we'll turn it round, go through the other side, and it's important really that you don't try and pull this away if it's not complete, like so. There's a support here that I've missed, so it's just a case of finding that support and chopping through it, and there's the ladder. It's actually come away perfectly fine. So there's the cage, there's the base, they can go in the bin, and you're left with this this ladder here, which hopefully the camera will focus on at some point. And then all I'm going to do is gently scrape down those faces. Like so. Just to clean up all the supports there. checking around, and then what I'm going to do is get a sanding sponge. Sponges are best for this, I find. This is an 800 grit one, as you can see, quite worn, Infini sander. And then I'm just going to go over the faces where the supports were, and that's more or less it. It's just checking, using a brush to make sure you've to get rid of as much of the dust and stuff as you can, and just check over for any areas. So there's still some little support bits that could do with being dealt with. But like I say, you can see that the actual ladder itself, whilst it looks exceedingly thin, it's actually got quite a bit of give when you're dealing with this. I'm not saying to be brutish with it, but it's more forgiving than its construction might make you think it is. As you can see there, like, you can twist it quite a lot, and nothing fails on it. So there's some other little bits there that you might want to check, but otherwise, just use a big brush to check and get all the dust away from it, and basically that is your ladder separated and ready for use. Obviously this was a quick one, you can spend a bit more time if you want cleaning it up, but that is how you separate that ladder from the base without doing any damage. So I hope that's of some help to people and helps with their phase hanger Jaguar ladders.